Good afternoon to all. Myself, Dr. Saravanan, and my wife, Dr. Mahalashmi. We both are running this ARC International Fertility and Research Center. It is a unit of Abhijay Hospital, and we are running this center over the last 17 years. And we basically are fertility specialists, and we have started this ARC International Fertility Center first time in Chennai, Perambur in the year 2004. And then we have gradually progressed. Both of us had a passion towards infertility and giving good success for the childless couples. So with that motivation and passion, we had a very strong determination. We should do a teamwork and we should do a good amount of patients to be treated in this case. Based on that, when we started in Perambur, we had a very good response. But we have to come through so many challenges when we want to reach in multiple couples and in a higher volume of patients. This treatment specifically, there is a challenge. The couple has to come for almost 7 to 8 times in a month. So this difficulty was not there in any other specialties in medicine, whether it is a diabetic patient or an hypertensive patient. Even a cardiac patient may visit a doctor once a month or once in 2 months or once in 3 months. But here, in a same month, the couple has to get in and walk outs for 7 to 8 visits in a month. So that becomes a bit technically challenged. However, the doctors are having a good quality treatment and providing a good success rates. Still, the couples are finding it difficult to access to the location, especially in locations like Chennai, where when you are going to travel 10 to 15 kilometers to, the distance is very big and it takes hours together to travel to that locations. So based on this, we have understood this is going to become a big challenge to make the couples accessible, and then we decided we should be, if we want to cater a bigger volume of patients, then we need to have multiple locations. That was the strategy we defined. And second thing, what we found a big challenge in this specialty is specifically many couples are not aware of the treatment process. Even sometimes we come across many doctor couples in these treatments. They are not familiar with the treatments, they do not know. So this is a new specialty and many people are unaware of the treatment process, and relatively the success rates are low. They've lost the trust, and the relationship between the patient and the doctor has gone down. So to overcome all those challenges, then we thought we should really need to create lot of awareness specifically on the subfertility treatments for the childless couples. How are we going to reach a large number of couples and creating this mass awareness? Then we thought, in this current world, majority of the couples are in the younger age group and most of them are accessible to the IT, information and technology. So we thought it is a right platform where we can reach thousands and millions of couples and give them a health awareness specifically on infertility and its treatments, where we gain the confidence of the couples. So as a gesture, I started a YouTube channel way back in year 2011, and almost now I'm completing 6 years. On that year when I started, I do not know about anything about IT. Personally, to say, I'm from the medical background side. Doctors are not very good in IT, and it is also applicable to me. At that point, I learned the skills of IT on my own after the office hours. After my consultation hours, I spend a lot of hours in the night and early in the morning, and I try to keep myself mentally free and learned the skills of information technology, search engines, Google, all social medias like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Blogger, YouTube. Everything I learned on my own out of these hours, and then I started creating this awareness. I started slowly publishing videos in YouTube. Once upon a time, YouTube is like an entertainment channel for all the youngsters and people who are watching YouTube. But I thought I took it in a different strategy. I created as an awareness tool, and I started spreading this informations in YouTube by publication videos on awareness, surgeries, 3D videos, one of its innovative technology. And then what we did is how to give various treatment methodologies in many regional languages. So all these things I would defined, and I started creating the videos with the help of an IT team, and then I started publishing videos. This has really created a very good response from the couples. It has attracted, it has really involved even many childless couple. The biggest challenge is to gain the confidence and to give a positive motivation. Many of them are by our very focused determination, creating this mass awareness. I was focusing in this way apart from my clinical practice. My wife has given lot of dedication to do analysis. If you see personally, in infertility the success rates are low. Always my guru used to tell me, the book is not that going to teach you anything on infertility. Your patients is going to treat you, the couples are going to treat you. You need to do lot of research and analysis based on your couples, because patients are not from a single region, they are from different regions. They have different problems. We need to analyze which treatment suits for which couples. There is lot of strategies has to be defined, customization has to be made. So these things she has really involved a lot. She used to do lot of research and analysis on her patients, going through their file records, and that has given lot of inputs for her. So that has really gave us a lot of strength and motivation, because at the end of the day, if you don't give success, however you are efficient, talented, doing promotion, health awareness, still we may not be successful in our career. So to give us a continuous, consistent success stories, she has really dedicated her life, and for this childless couple she was doing that. So both of us are going parallelly. One side I am trying to create awareness, doing enormous marketing to reach the couples. The other side, she is giving a very good support, treating the couples and giving consistent positive success stories. So these two things really helped us a lot, and it went hand in hand. Over a period of time now, it is a big pride to say I am a Tamilan, I am from Tamil Nadu, I am from South India, I am from India. My YouTube channel has attracted 20 million views from 230 countries. It's the only channel, fertility hospital across the globe has reached this amazing statistics. You can really go back and see. If I have a monitor, I can show ARC fertility channel has now reached 20 million views from 230 countries, and it has created a very mass awareness across the world because of our regional languages and multiple languages used in publishing the videos, and surgeries, live surgeries, 3D videos really kept the couples very alert, and it has given us a lot of positivity by that. The other way is, we have decided in the future ARC is not going to restrict to only in Chennai. We should keep on expanding, and we should be accessible to the couples to their locations. That way we can make sure many couples can get into the treatment phase. They have understood what is ARC, what are the management consultants of ARC, what is the profile, and how they are working hard to create the awareness. The next thing is they need to get accessible for the treatments. At that point of time only, 2 years before, in the month of November 2015, this location in Egmore was started, and we were all in floods at that time because this building has a basement. The entire basement was soaked in rain. I will not even believe, in the month of November and December, when we started this second hospital, we had enormous challenges, so much discouragement, so much of difficulties when we started. Yet we were so determined, we were having a lot of faith, because we are going in a good will, we are doing a lot of good deed good to the couples. It is going to help us. What involved us, what motivated us, what supported us is, in that such a bad cyclone, we were able to witness at least 1,000 couples in that 2 months. They were all floating in the flood, and they were coming to the hospital for the treatment. That really motivated us. It was, we were in tears at those days when we were used to see these couples. So we decided to stay back here. We never went home because it's not accessible to come and go in those days. So we stayed here and we gave the treatment for the patients, and that is where we gained the confidence of the couples. And when we started the second branch, it was giving very good response. And then over a period of time, our next strategy focused in this way. We started our first hospital in Perambur, which belongs to North Chennai. Then we thought we should accessible to Central Chennai, Egmore, which is closer to the Egmore railway station, almost a walkable distance from here. So the entire people who are accessible by railways from all the parts of Tamil Nadu are easily accessible here. So by our strategic location, which we determined that this is the right place, it has helped us to gain access for patients from Trichy and all parts of Tamil Nadu, and it really helped us a lot. So then this location went on well. Then we thought, well, where will be our next location? Our third location felt in South Chennai. So in South Chennai, we found that it is upcoming Chennai with a lot of IT people settled in the IT corridor and huge apartments, and people there are really struggling a lot with this infertility issues because of the work, exposure to electronic gadgets, and changes in the lifestyle as well as in the environment. Then we started our third hospital in Perungudi within a span of 6 months after starting this Egmore hospital. So this was really a big challenge. In a short phase, we are coming with the third hospital in Perungudi. Last June we started our third hospital in Perungudi, and that also really helped us a lot, and many patients from that area started coming, floating inside. That came positively. Then we thought, it's not that when we were in place we are going to see, but the next challenge came to my wife was she needs a team. As an individual doctor, she cannot move around all the locations, she cannot spend more time with all the couples. What is the next phase? She really needs to create a team, and that team has to be more focused, and that team has to have an alignment of approach. There has to be a uniformity in approach and delivering the protocols and the treatments. So it has become the next challenge for her. So she created the team. In those days, if you see, the doctor will be there from the care starting of infertility till handing over the baby to the mother. But we never thought of that way. We thought we should create a team. So she took up the challenge. She started recruiting gynecologists in all the locations, started training them and motivating them, and then she created protocols. That is very important. If you see a mother and a daughter, a gynecologist practicing in the same location, the treatment given by the mother is differed by the daughter. This is the modern world. So that sort of when we give two different methodology of treatment, how will we gain the confidence of the couple? So they will lose the confidence. So that cannot take place when we are expanding in so many locations. So we defined a protocol, we defined a systematic approach. That she has taken enormous steps, and I backed up her. I supported her in terms of IT to maintain it, that uniformity and consistency and maintenance of that. So this has helped us. Then we thought Chennai is enough, because when in last year nobody in Chennai has 3 locations in the same city. If you ask anywhere in the country also, in a single location, maybe in a single metro, 3 hospitals from the same management. This not happened. So we created that sort of a record. But next we thought, okay, we'll expand in Tamil Nadu. That time we thought, what will be our next location? Then we decided it should be the down south trend, because it's a long traveling time, even it is by train or a bus. What will be the very good strategic location in the down south trend? Then we chosen Tirunelveli, which has a very longer traveling time to reach Chennai. And when we chosen Tirunelveli, the location is exactly opposite to the bus stand, because many people from the local neighborhood areas will connect from the bus stands. So we started that location, and when we started Tirunelveli, those days, even up to latest Madurai inauguration, our strategy goes this way. When we open a location, in the very first 1 week to 10 days, we will see 1,000 couples, 1,000 bookings, and we don't give any free announcements and all. We give a concessional rate, a discounted package for the unaffordable couples. For them, we want to give them an opportunity, but we never gave any free treatments. But still, that has given a lot of recognition. Many couples will start floating in when we start a new location. The reason behind is because of our awareness utilized in the IT as well as in all medias. I always believe when we do an advertisement or marketing, it should not be taken in the negative way, because even the good service has to be reached to the deserving people. How to reach the deserving people is by only way by multiple medias. All of them may not be in IT. Many people will be in print media, many people will be in outdoor medias. So many medias are there. So we need to have our presence in all the medias. So when we were there, that with that strategy, utilizing all the medias, this has really helped us when we started every location. So in a span of 1 year, 2015 November to 2016 November, we started 3 hospitals. So our last year, November 6th, we opened our Tirunelveli hospital. That was our 4th hospital. Once that has started giving a good response, as well as my wife has felt that it is the team is really getting molded well. The response is very good. It is really helping us a lot. Good recognition from the couples. They are able to accept, but they don't need Dr. Saravanan or Dr. Mahalakshmi. They would prefer getting treatment under the banner of ARC. That sort of confidence we were going ahead, and that really had happened. That gave us motivation. Then in a span of this year, starting from January 2017, our 5th hospital is Coimbatore. February 2017, 6th hospital in Velur. June 2017, 7th hospital in Trichy, and November 2017, 8th hospital in Madurai. In this year, in a span of 9 months, we have opened 4 hospitals, over spreading around 50,000 square feet with an added 100 beds. So now ARC on and overall is now spread over 150,000 square feet in 8 locations with 200 plus inpatient beds. So this is the profile of ARC, and this expansion has happened in a period of 2 years. 7 hospitals in 2 years. It's a big recognition for our corporate, as well as we can say it's a pride for Tamil Nadu. None of the branches across the country were able to have such a massive expansion in such a shorter phase. ARC has achieved it. In fact, we are now proud to say we are the first hospital in South India to have 8 dedicated IVF centers. So none of the hospitals, taking into 5 states into consideration, Kerala, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra and Tamil Nadu, we are the only hospital having 8 branches, 8 IVF centers across these 5 states. So this has become really a pride, and in the last 1 year we have treated 25,000 plus childless couples, and we have done 2,500 to 3,000 laparoscopies, hysteroscopies and IVF cycles. It is very big numbers in the society, and it has quite a lot of recognition internationally as well as nationally. So this recognition has really helped us a lot. With this progress and growth, we are now consistently decided we have to keep expanding branches, we have to open up new locations across all parts of Tamil Nadu, and then we have now decided we can start the locations in key locations in India, in all the leading metros like Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Cochin, Trivandrum and Bangalore. These are the 7 locations as being kept in our mind. Within a span of 2 years, we are looking forward to open our ARC fertility hospitals in all these 7 locations. Apart from that, we are having our closed monitoring. We are trying to start our facility in Andaman, Sri Lanka and Maldives also. So in a short term, we are looking prospectively, and our team has really found well. I should really thank my staffs, my doctors. They are all very sincere, dedicated. They all did an extensive teamwork. Wherever they go, they don't feel that the management consultants are not there. They are very good in approaching, and they are very kind and soft, and everybody is really molded well by our consistent encouragement and motivation. Now ARC is prepared to go become a national player as well as an international player in the near future. In all our locations, being this is our second year of our Egmore branch as well as our Tirunelveli branch and Madurai launch, we are extending 50% offer on investigations and a special package for IVF and ICSI for a middle class people as well as for a lower socioeconomic people who couldn't afford. Because ARC of its rapid expansion and treating such a huge volume of childless couples, we are getting a sizable discount on drugs, disposables, which we are passing to our couples, wherein our prices, treatment cost has really gone down very much, and many poor couples are also trying to come forward for the treatments because of this. And one other way which really made ARC on the forefront is of our EMI scheme. Many people will use EMI for electronics and so many other activities, but to get a 0% EMI and using for a bigger treatment and an expensive treatment, ARC has become a national player, and we have been acknowledged by Bajaj Finance for showing number 2 in the country for doing maximum enrollments in the last 1 year, and using crores of business loan has been offered to the childless couples and getting enrolled into the treatment. So many people, even if you take a middle class person also, getting suddenly infusing 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs for a treatment is becoming a difficult task for a health case. So even they utilize this facility, and this 0% EMI is really attracted many childless couples and involved, and also made many childless people to get into the treatment and complete the treatment successfully.